Hi, happy Wednesday, October 21st. We shall get started with our daily packet. So we are on daily packet, unit 3, week 1, day 3. So we are on day 3, and here we go. So we have 2 words on the side of each question, and we're going to pick which word fits that blank the best. So who is this use or who is this cute baby? I think cute makes more sense there. I love to listen to music. I love to listen to cube. Which word fits the blank the best? I love to listen to music. So I'll write it here in the blank also. And circle. My uncle has a huge truck. My uncle has a rescue truck. Huge makes more sense here. Read the sentence and write it correctly. Dear Jenny, I can't wait to see you. So first thing we want to do is capitalize dear and Jenny. And usually when we do letter writing, after the introduction, that heading, we do a comma. So we're going to read this story later, Postcards from Alex this week. And this is how we have a letter. So this is a postcard here, but in letters, it's the same. You would write the name, like here they have Dear Juan, comma, and then they go to the next line. So that's what we're going to do here. Dear Jenny, and then we're going to go use the next line. I can't wait to see you. And for this one, I'm going to put an exclamation point because I kind of imagine that a little bit more excited than just a period. I can't wait to see you. All right, complete the subtraction problems below. So when the numbers are both at the end, like in these 4 here, what I like to do is add those 2 numbers together to get my whole, my big number. So 2 plus 10 is 12, which makes the sentence 12 minus 2 equal 10. 8 plus 10 is 18, so if I take 8 away, that gives me 10. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 minus 8 gives me 4. 5 plus 1 is 6, so 6 minus 5 is 1. And then these here, when the number is already here and you have your answer, if you subtract these 2, it'll give you the second part. 9 minus 5 is 4, which makes the sentence 9 minus 4 is 5, also true. 7 minus 2 is 5, or 7 minus 5 is 2. All right, comparing numbers. So this was yesterday's math lesson. Alligator mouth, we always imagine that alligator mouth. That open piece will always be to the bigger number because it's super hungry. So 65 and 86, we're going to open to 86, which is bigger. 57 and 62, 62 is bigger. 42 and 42, what do we do here? We write an equal sign because it's the same. 53, 35, we open up to 53. 186 and 192, we're going to open to 192. 176 and 185, we're going to open to 185. And the last one is a word problem. We have here, John has 17 rocks in his box. 8 of those rocks fell out of the box. How many rocks are still in his box? So 17 minus 8 is 9, which means there are 9 rocks left. Okay. So that was our daily packet, day 3, which now brings us to our pamphlet doing the grammar skill. So we're doing pages 3 and 4. So the grammar skill is commas and greetings and closing. So kind of like, you know, what we did here. Ooh, and you know what I forgot? Comma. That just reminded me. Dear Jenny, comma. I can't wait to see you. So we want to put a comma after those greetings and closings when we write letters, emails. So here is the first part. So I'm on page 3. It looks like the page 3 part got cut off, but it's the one right next to the vocabulary. It says here, is each phrase a greeting or a closing? So greeting is how we would open the letter, like hello. Closing would be like, oh, goodbye, kind of ending the letter. So greeting is the opening, closing is the end. Circle your answer and rewrite it correctly on the line. Hi, Aunt Rose. Hi, Aunt Rose would be a greeting. And the only thing we need to change here, we put hi. Oh, you know what? Sorry. I'll write it big. Hi, Aunt Rose, comma. And then after that, you would go to the next line and continue your letter. Until next time, that sounds more of a closing, right? Like an ending. So we would write until next time, but we're going to add the comma after time. Best wishes. That is also a closing, a way to end a letter. Best wishes, comma. Dear John. We want to capitalize dear and John, and that's a greeting, right? An opening. Oops, sorry, let me put my phone on mute. Your friend, sounds more like a closing, so it's capitalize your friend, comma. Let me scooch it up. Okay, now we're going to go to the back side, page 4. 4 grammar. Read each greeting or closing, then write it correctly on the line. So we're just going to, for the most part, be capitalizing and adding commas. So capitalize sincerely. Comma. So this is a closing. Yours truly, comma. Dear mommy, comma. Thank you, comma. Sorry, my U almost got turned into an O. So you're sincerely, so just, you don't have to do this, but if you want to, you can. I'm going to put a C for the closings and a G for the greetings. So sincerely blank would be a closing. Yours truly, closing. Dear mommy would be a greeting. Thank you, it would be a closing. Your friend would be a closing. Your friend, Mrs. Ochoa, comma. Hi, Mrs. Martin, that would be a greeting. Hi, Mrs. Martin, comma. Switch it up a little bit. Good morning, Joe, that would be a greeting. Good morning, capital Joe, comma. Okay, so that is our grammar on our pamphlet, pages 3 and 4. So next we have to finish the story, The Coldest Place on Earth. So yesterday we read pages 6 and 7. Today we are reading 8 and 9. And let's see what the activity is for today. Finish reading the story, and then we're going to answer, how does the map and photograph support the words in the text? So let me see. I don't see a map on 8 and 9, but I do remember seeing one on page 6. So maybe kind of keeping that in mind. But we do see photographs on pages 8 and 9. We're going to think about how the pictures and the map help tell the story. So here's first part, finish reading the story. So paragraph 3, page 8. All the penguins waddle, ooh, that was one of the words on the pamphlet, waddle across the ice when it's time to lay eggs. Each mother lays one egg and then waddles back to the sea to eat. Who will keep those fragile, I have that highlighted from our vocabulary at the very end of this booklet. Who will keep those fragile eggs from breaking or freezing? The fathers wiggle the eggs onto their feet, right under their bellies. There, the eggs stay safe and warm. And then we have the picture here in the caption that says, the father penguin balances the egg on his feet for 2 months. The wind is freezing cold. All the fathers huddle, another vocab word, huddle together to keep each other warm. Then one day, tap, tap, crack, the eggs hatch. The mothers come back to feed and care for their chicks. Now it's the father's turn to eat. Soon the penguin families will return to the sea again. And in the very bottom, there's a little sentence here. The fathers take turns standing on the inside of the huddle out of the wind. So they take turns who's gonna get cold for a little bit, who's gonna be a little warmer on the inside. Pretty cool. So we're gonna think about how the photographs support the words in the text. So here, so let's kind of go back to the map page first. It says the map and the photographs. Sorry. So the map supports the words because it says only a few tough animals can survive Antarctica's winters. So Antarctica is the iciest, windiest, emptiest place on Earth. So this story is about the coldest place on Earth. So I'm going to circle Antarctica, and then I'm just going to draw an arrow pointing to the map. It talks about Antarctica, and then it shows where it is on a map. It shows, maybe I'll bring this arrow going down this way. It shows how Antarctica, what it looks like. And then the other pieces are the pictures of the penguins. It talks about the coldest place on Earth being Antarctica, but then the focus kind of changes to not really talk about Antarctica, but more about the penguins. So it talks about the mothers leaving, the father staying behind and caring for them. So maybe we can put a little star by all of our penguin pictures. So there's one little penguin. There's a dad penguin, and it's this picture. It really shows, you know, the egg information they're talking about. You know, how he balances the egg on his feet. Here, it really helps us picture. Oh, look at the cute little baby. It helps us picture how the dads are huddling together and how they take turns being on the outside of this huddle. So, I mean, just little stars. As I talk about how these pictures, they really do help us understand the words in the text a lot better. They help us really picture it and understand it. So that is our activity. Finish reading. Sorry, I don't know why it keeps muting me here. Let me go back here. I apologize. I don't know why it keeps pausing me while I do my videos now for some reason. Well, anyway, we are now on our math piece. So we are topic 5, lesson 2, reading and writing numbers. So this part we've already filled out during our lifetime. And I mentioned that this is a good idea to keep this sheet kind of as your word bank, because we're going to need this to write down lots of our number words. It'll help you with spelling the number words. Okay. So we are on the independent practice. So write the number, so the digit, the actual number. That looks kind of like this, right? 92. So if we read it, 92, 92. 80, 80. 76, 76. 29, 29. Write the number word. So this is where we could use from the beginning, from the front, to help us spell these words. So we have 54. So we're going to write 50, and then we'll put a little dash in between, and the number 4. This is the number 60. No ones, so just 60. This is 41. Oh, you know what? Let me double check. No. Oh, yeah. 40. Yeah. 1. I get a little tricked because the number 4 has the letter U in it, but when it goes to 40, it just says F-O-R. Okay. Number 16, 38. 38. Okay. The next piece, write the number word that completes the pattern. So we're going to read the number words and write down a number word that completes that pattern. So we have 42, 46, 48. So I need 44 because it's counting by 2s. So we have now 42, 44, 46, 48. It's every other number. Here we have 60, 61, 63. It looks like this one's just going by 1. So I'm going to write 62. 60, 61, 62, 63. Back side. How many 2-digit numbers can you make using the digits 3, 4, and 7? So we're just going to kind of jumble these numbers around. You can't use 3 twice or 4 twice or 7 twice. So you can only use them 1 time each. So it'd be like this. So we can make 34. We can make 37. And then I'm going to go to the 4. We can make 43. We can make 47. And then I'm going to go to the 7. We can make 73. We can make 74. And I think those are all the combinations. There might be more. So if you find more, cool. Oh, if my Rex is here. He's like, hey guys. Sorry. He's trying to get cuddly over here. I'm working. Okay, look at the cubes. What numbers do they show? Which of these is the number word? So I'm going to count the cubes. So when they're all linked together, it's a group of 10. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40. I have 4 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 10s, 5 1s. Which of these is the number word? So I have 9, 40, 45, ding, 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 54. So it should be letter C is the one that says 45. The last one says, draw a picture to show 27. Use 2 different ways. So we had a problem like this yesterday, pretty similar. So I'm going to do it using maybe Unifix cubes first. So this is the number 27. I'm going to go 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, so maybe they already have it in number word form. So the next way I'll show it maybe is show it in actual digits, 2 7, 2 10, 7 1s. So that's showing 27 actually in 3 ways, right? 1, 2, and they already have that third one for us. All right, so that is our math, topic 5, lesson 2. Don't forget to do your quick check online and practice lección 4 en el salón for your español. Alrighty, well, happy Wednesday to you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.